let us quickly begin with the new, continuation of the chapter, major domains of the earth, where we're going to begin the layers of atmosphere. Okay, it's down the last three lines. The atmosphere is divided into five main layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. Please underline them, and you are needed to know them, including ionosphere and exosphere. Okay. The temperature changes in these layers with height. The composition, density, and properties of these layers vary. Now, if you see this picture, you will see that uh, the closest layer to the Earth is troposphere. Then it is the stratosphere, and here the aeroplanes, etc., they fly in this zone. Okay. Then you have, can you see the ozone layer here? Then you have mesosphere. After that, you have ionosphere. Now, here the radio waves and signals are transmitted. Then, can you see a space shuttle here? This is the whole ionosphere. And after ionosphere is exosphere. Okay, structure of the atmosphere could be seen here. Now, on in the exosphere, you see the satellites are planted. So this is these are the various layers of the Earth, where the closest being the troposphere. Now they are telling you that the composition, density, and properties of these layers, they are different from each other. Now the air is densest or the thickest near the Earth's surface, and as you go up to the mesosphere, then ionosphere and exosphere, the air gets thinner and thinner. Okay. Now, about 90% of the atmospheric gases are concentrated within 8 to 18 kilometers of the troposphere. Now, all the gases are between these 8 to 18 kilometers. Can you see this picture? Now, if you see here, you'll see that this area, this area is the area where basic concentration of gases are present from 8 to 18 kilometers distance, okay, from the earth. All weather changes take place in this zone. It is the most important atmospheric zone from the point of view of life on earth. Now, when you consider the life on earth, this is the most important zone. Why? Because this is the area, this is the layer of the atmosphere where nearly all essential gases which are needed for survival are present. Okay. Now we come on to importance of atmosphere. Number one, the atmosphere protects us from harmful ultraviolet radiation. It prevents extremes of temperature between day and night. It protects Earth from excessive heat and light of the sun. It provides us with air we breathe. Atmospheric moisture changes into rain and snow and other forms of precipitation, which provide us with fresh water. The atmosphere protects Earth from the impact of meteors that fall on Earth. They are burnt out mostly as they pass through the atmosphere. And then the last point they say air has weight, also it exerts pressure. The composition varies with change in temperature and altitude. Variation in pressure creates area of high pressure and low pressure. Moving air, known as wind, moves from areas of high pressure to low pressure. Now, I will explain each point in detail. Now, the first point says the atmosphere protects us from harmful ultraviolet UV rays of the sun. It is the atmosphere which does not allow these harmful rays to pass through it and reach the earth. So it protects us. Then second, it prevents extreme temperature between day and night. Now, in the daytime, you have sunlight. If there had been no atmosphere, then the heat of the sun would have penetrated the earth and would have burnt it. Now, at night, when there is no sun, it is the blanket of air which keeps the earth warm. Otherwise, had there been no atmosphere, earth would have frozen during the night time. Now, number three, it protects earth from excessive heat and light of the sun. As I told you, excessive heat and light is not allowed to reach the earth, and thus it protects. It provides us with air we breathe. This is the common point. You all know it since class 1. Then number 5, atmospheric moisture changes into rain. Now, if you remember the water cycle process, whatever moisture is there in the air is taken up in the molecules turn heavier and heavier, and then they on the clouds they form clouds, and when these clouds become too heavy, they fall down as rain. So a proper balance of water cycle is in this whole process. The atmosphere protects Earth from the impact of meteors that fall on the Earth. Now, meteors are the other heavenly bodies which, when crashed down, could cause great damage. But since atmosphere is there, so when a meteor strikes the Earth, it is the atmosphere which completely burns that meteor before it strikes or reaches the Earth. Then the last point they tell you about the wind. Wind is the moving air is called wind. So basically, from high pressure area to low pressure area, the wind blows. And it is the atmosphere which helps in maintaining this blowing of the wind and the surroundings, etc., for us to breathe. So we stop here for today. I would like each one of you to go through what I have explained, and we will be back in our next class with Biosphere, the domain of life. I hope I'm clear till here.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So please go through it and keep finishing your project. Okay. Bye, class. Take care.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
Bye.